Hi, this is Magesh from MyStampGarden. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to use the stamp set Ornate Style. Um, this is the image we are going to use today, and I'm just going to use Balmy Blue as my base card, followed by the Whisper White, only two colors today. You can see the measurements of the card on the screen. I'm having two pieces of Whisper White, one for outside and one for inside, and two of Balmy Blue, one for inside and one to stamp the image. I am using A4 cardstock as my base card, which cut exactly at a half and folded at halves. You can see the measurements in inches as well. Now keep this piece aside. Now I'm going to stamp my image using Versamark ink. Just getting my embossing buddy. Just place it on the card. You can't see the ink now because it's a clear ink. Once after applying the embossing powder, you can see the image. Yep, the powder stick to the ink. Now we need to get our heat tool to melt the powder. That's called heat embossing. You can clearly see how the powder is melting and getting the clear white darker image. It's almost done. I am going to color inside the flowers using a blender pen and using the same ink, Balmy Blue. It will give a slight dark shade. That's enough. I'm just getting the ink on my clear block. I feel it's easy for me to do the coloring. That's enough. Now I'm just getting my blender pen and giving a slight dark shade inside the flowers. Just randomly, I'm not doing everywhere. I just want to get a dark shade out of that flower. That's it. You can clearly see the difference how the color looks so dark when we are using blender pen on Balmy Blue cardstock. Once coloring done, I just want to fussy cut using my scissor. Just turn the paper, that makes it easy to cut it. Now I'm getting my big shot and the large stitched so sweetly die, the rectangle scallop one, and getting the Whisper White. Just run it through my big shot. And the next time I'm just going to use the Ornate Floral Embossing folder and stick all the pieces together now. Like this. Arrange everything like this and stick all together. We cut the scallop rectangle one from the layering Whisper White cardstock. All the measurements and the product details are available at my blog mystampgarden.blogspot.com.au. If you need any of the Stampin' Up products which I used today, you can see the link below the YouTube description to my online shop. Now I am adding stamping dimensional on the back side to give 3D look and stick to the Whisper White cardstock. 3 clear droplets to the flower. The next step, I'm getting the scrap piece of Whisper White cardstock, and for sentiment I'm using Brand Together stamp set. I'm stamping the sentiment in Whisper White cardstock using Balmy Blue ink, just a scrap piece. The measurements which I show on the screen is after I trimmed the piece. So you just have the measurement and stamp the sentiment. That's perfect. Yep. In the next step, I am just adding to the center using the glue, and I feel like I need to add some dimensional on the edges on both of them. Like once done, now I am going to decorate the inside piece. I'm just adding a small scrap piece of balmy blue cardstock which I embossed using the same ornate floral embossing folder and stick to the center. Hope you liked today's video. See you soon with a better one. Until then, bye from Magesh. See you. Bye.